Welcome back. It's me, MVLO. We are back on the server. I want to show you my progress, especially two projects and tell a story about them. 2 months ago was my last video and I was playing on the server when the owner of the village of which I am citizen was making a new event. The village hosts events regularly, but this time, instead of organizing another PvP event, there have been plenty of them. The owner of the village decided to try something new and organized a build battle event. Of course, I was happy to participate in the event. In this video, I showed my builds from this event for those who didn't watch. The teams were Shop and Tower. The build battle had a price 10k bucks for every round. Unfortunately, I was the only one motivated to win. Other players that just didn't participate or wasn't motivated for this event, so I easily won the event. Unfortunately, instead of 5 rounds that were planned earlier, there were 2 and event was over. But I got 20k from this event and I am happy with this. And that's where my story begins. To celebrate my victory, I decided to build something huge. And this is what I built. This is my palace. I simply named it Unveilos Palace. This was originally the content for next video, but I didn't have an opportunity to make a video. Okay, let's look inside. The entrance leads to, I just call it garden. You can see the towers here, and yes, you can get inside of them. Here's entrance to my palace. This is ground floor. Basically, I placed here mostly storage rooms, kitchen, and I simply call it room with chimney. Okay, next floor is where living space begins. So here are canteen, corridor to guest room, just, a room in case someone visits and stays. Next to it is corridors that leads to one of the towers. Take a look at the interior of the tower. Second tower has the same interior. Moving to the next floor, and this floor I can call it my private space, since here is my room. Okay, here is the entrance to attic with the last and highest located tower in my palace. I just simply made a chill zone to listen music discs here, Here's the bell. And that was the whole my palace. Project ate quite a lot of money, but overall everything was okay. But the next project I wanted to show you is the reason I'm making this video. Welcome to Lucaria. It's my town in the village, and here you may be confused, so let me explain. The village where I'm a citizen has its own system of towns. Basically, the village is more like a country, and Lucaria, my town, is a city in this system. If you have watched my video where I showed my progress, I showed my village called Lucaria. First, it was an island where I built a house and later decided to transform it to a village. And it was disaster. I wasn't ready at all, since I tried firstly to prepare my village for settlers. It took a lot of money to claim chunks, it took a lot of time to terraform. Overall, I have planned way too much. When you are teleported to Lucaria, you start here in the castle. Our castle serves as town hall in Lucaria. It has all boring administrative stuff, and most important, a stargate and warp. And here's my city. After you walked out the castle, you can see here a firelink bonfire. It's just an Easter egg. I also have to say that a lot of stuff are under construction. We start here near the hotel. The hotel is free, you don't have to pay any money to stay. Next to it is my house, and next to my house is the house of the owner of the village. Moving on, and welcome to Northern Plaza. I would say it's the main plaza in the Lucaria. Here we have a Northern office, and for those who don't know, Northern is the capital of our village. Okay, next to it is pub. Moving on to the church. Next to the church is, I call it Church Plaza. We placed here our flag. Okay, so moving on. Here is the place where our citizens lives. I have to tell that not all houses have its owners, and I have a lot of vacant houses. Let's move to another district, the seaside district. The famous builds here are Depot and Armory. Next to it is district called Farmlands. It's called simply because it's district restricted to farms. And here we built our wheat farm. It's really huge. Citizens of Lucaria are doing really great job. A little bit of magic, and we are in the underground path that leads to the last district we have, and I wanted to show you the Swedish district. I name it this way simply because here lives a really cool dude from Sweden, and I recently have finished this bridge, and that's the end of our tour. Lucaria is a great city, it's doing really great, but I got emotionally attached, and it was a problem. You see, after successful opening, doing a lot of work here, people came to see my city. Everyone was saying how amazing it is. Recently, my city had even 10 members, and now it's only 8. And here is where emotional attachment hits. Being emotionally attached to my creation and losing citizens was a punch I simply wasn't prepared for. So I would say it's my experience of the first successful tavern I've made and facing problems. So thank you for watching. Just wanted to show you what I did and tell the story. If you are interested in joining, I really appreciate it. The IP will be in the description and the pinned comment. Is the server for beta 1.7.3. So thank you again for watching.